Yo, everybody,
Yeah.
Real
this
life
seems like
living,
it's
you
like
feel me?
episode 1 million, but it's not. I think this is a welcome back, man. TurfN Talks podcast. You know how we do. We got the queen over here on the side, Nettie. Even though they got her government name Antoinette down there, but y'all call her
You
Nettie
feel
or
me?
queen. Okay.
Hello?
Damn, we got the queen and the king. I didn't even notice that.
Hey,
You feel?
We
Yeah.
got the king in the building, man. We got King Mozzie in the building, brother.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Man, what's good, man? Y'all don't know Mozzie been putting in so much work. I almost called you.
Wait, hold on,
I
hold on, hold
almost
on, hold
called
on.
you
I
Gutter.
gotta, Rodney, I gotta correct. It's Mosi.
Mosi, and then
I don't want you to say, Mozzie, because you know where
I
I'm at. It's
forgot. My bad.
it's
The
some politics. You
rapper.
know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Mosi.
where we at? Where we at?
My
Where we
bad,
at?
Where we
y'all.
at? The
Mosi.
politics is a little different. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna
So
do this again. We got King Mosi in the building, bro.
yes, sir.
Hey,
Yes, sir. Yes,
this
sir.
episode is sponsored by Tito's, y'all. I'm sorry. It just is, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. Already off top. Mosi, it's funny because I was gonna ask you about your name on these questions, and I'm glad because I didn't want to connect you with. There's too many Mozzies around and too much shit
Right,
going on.
right.
But yeah, I always ask. I lead off with this with the guest with the first question. I always ask is to tell the people, man, where you from, and how did you grow up, what area you grew up in, and what was your first experience, not even turf dancing or any style, what was your first experience with dance? So you lead off with where you from and then tell us about your first experience with busting a move.
Yeah, well, I'm originally from Fairfield. I was born in Oakland. Like I lived in hella places. Like I lived in Richmond. My family from Richmond. I lived in Oakland. I lived in the city. I lived in Berkeley. I went to Malcolm X off of Ashby over there.
Mm-hmm.
But like the longest place I stayed was Fairfield. That's kind of where I went to junior high and high school. So I say like Fairfield. That's where I'm from.
So that's where the 707 come in the
Yeah,
Moses.
that's where the 707 come from. You know, say it backwards type.
Say it backward.
You know, and just been around, you know, my first I always loved dancing, you know, I always loved to be an entertainer and shit. Like I played sports. Like I didn't really dance until I was like out of high school. You know what I'm saying? Like when I moved to SAC. But I played sports my whole life. I just love dancing though. You know what I'm saying? And dancing back in the day, you can get all the hoes dancing.
You say,
It was cool to play good. Everybody played football, like that was cool, basketball.
hold on, we got a young interrupter real quick. He had a bust in the door, man.
Yeah, I had to make
What's
a
up,
guest
Kitty Not Hey,
appearance.
say hi. We gonna kick him back out real quick. Hold on.
It's a family affair.
Right. But you were basically rooted from being part of a team. You know, you was part of
Yeah.
when. So I can see that in your dancing. One thing I noticed about people that go to school and they're in team sports, or when you go to college, you're part of team because you're practicing being in groups, you know,
Right.
and being the Ross. So if you're part of the
Right.
team, you're part of being a Ross because you really, like most of you, really wanted a Ross, like you know, with that
Appreciate
shit. You
that.
know what I'm saying? So
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
with my kids right now.
So
I'm like,
so what sports? Name the sports again, bro.
I
What was you
played
playing?
football, basketball. I ran track. I played baseball. The whole shit. Like my parents kept me in sports. Like it was like I didn't have no time to fuck around. You feel me? Like
Right.
because everything that was going on with the family and where I was at, like I was always on the go because my mom was trying to find a good spot for me. You know what I'm saying? Keep me out there. You know the shit that come with living in Richmond with my dad and shit. Living in Oakland with my grandma. She just tried to figure out how to keep me busy. So it was like football, basketball, baseball. I had no time to really relax. And then like later on in high school, that's kind of when dance was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, what's this? Like,
Right.
you know, and I started off turf dancing, you know. It was a bunch
Oh,
of
really?
teams. Yeah. Hell yeah. It was hell yeah. It was a I, yeah.
we understand both of
We
y'all. I'm the
understand.
only one. You
Right,
know,
we understand the motion. We know what's going on.
we got this shit together. Excuse me, this stuff just in case the kids are listening because they are repetitive little babies.
Man, ain't they?
In this generation, the kids are so brilliant. My nieces or nephew, he said the rabbit lives this many years and it has this much jet life.
Right. Right.
Only 10 or 20. Like, you
Like
know,
that's
now
them
it's
phones and them iPads. They get to searching up and Googling and they get a whole lot of more information than we
Man, he
get.
learned how to open the door. That's what.
You feel me?
Oh no.
Like, see,
Anyways, so yeah, so back to this. So you the unit 707, man. What was you playing sports before you even get to the dancing? You playing sports. What made you switch from sports to dancing?
I always liked dancing. So my dad was a producer at the time. Like he wasn't no big producer or nothing, but the nigga just liked making music and shit. So I always had like a knack for just music. You know what I'm saying? And when the school rallies type shit, all that's like the school rallies and like the back to school events and the dances and all that. That's kind of when I started like I just started moving and I didn't know what it was. And then I saw yeah, like it was like early YouTube. Like you watch like niggas turf dancing and shit at the community center in Oakland, tell me when to go type shit, all that. And I just started watching. And then I started hanging out with my cousin from West Oakland. And then, they was doing what they was doing. I'm like, nigga, that shit hard. Like, I'm about to learn that. And it was turf dancing. And so,
Yeah.
I got real attached to it and what was really going on. That's kind of what but I also had a heart condition too. So that's why another reason why I stopped playing football.
Oh, okay.
I think it's called like pericarditis or something like that. It's like the sac around your heart was inflamed.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
would give me like
Yeah, I know
it was
about
giving
those.
me like mad like pain in my chest and then like my
Right.
arm and shit. And like, football is a
It
contact
radiates
sport.
through your shit. Yeah.
Yeah, the arm and shit, you feel like you're having a heart attack, all type of shit. And football a contact sport. So it's like, nigga, you get hit and I play safety, running back, and corner. So it's like I'm either hitting or getting hit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's
bro.
like,
You played them chef positions, bro. My boy played. He played free safety. He played corner. So he played QB, but he messed up the rotator. Shout out Chef.
right, right.
You
Chef
know.
tall too, so I can see that nigga
Yeah.
playing receiver or something like that.
reaching out in this life.
Right.
Need to be
So
getting together.
when I realized like I wasn't gonna really go with football, I was like,
Right.
fuck it, I'm just dance. At least it'll keep me busy. You feel me? Like it wasn't even like I didn't even look at it like a career and nothing like that. I'm just like, let me just stay busy.
Yeah, that's part
So
of the
who was the
dance thing.
first? Who was that first? Who's the first turf dancer that? Okay, you said you was watching YouTube and that type shit, right? Who was the
Right.
first like name dancer that you got the lab with to really see that real shit? Like who kind of put you on? Everybody got like a put on story usually. Do you
Oh
or
yeah.
do
I'm gonna say slow.
Okay.
slow
Slow,
Brandon?
yeah. Slow put me on. It was
Um,
kinda like what was that?
go ahead. That's
Oh,
what I need.
it was kinda like slow and retro at the same time.
Slow
'Cause
and
I
trout.
met yeah, yeah. I was always turf dancing out here in Sacramento and shit like that. I don't really know nobody from Sac. I just moved out here when I graduated high school.
Right.
But when I met Slow at Fry's house with Fry's and Neen, rest in peace, Neen.
Shout out fries.
You feel me? And then me and Slow was just locked in from that point on. He was just like teaching me the game. I drive out to, what I'm saying, where he was at over there that way. I ain't gonna say what city, but that way. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I stayed with him for a couple of days. He teaching me the game and we going to Oakland and like, just real life, like taking me under his wing and like saying, well, this is this and this nigga and whoop whoop and this person did that and this and like you
yeah.
feel me? So
Slow.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Slow was the you know what I'm saying, the one for me.
Slow. He was on BA at that time.
Nah, this was no sympathy.
No sympathy. Oh, so I'm just fucking look. I'm starting shit. So this was non-animaniac slow, huh?
And I'm with you. And I
This one, this one,
This non-animaniac
this,
slow. Yeah,
yeah,
slow.
this like right after that.
Right.
This like right after that.
I don't give a fuck what slow say. Slow's always hey, you know that.
Yeah,
Slow
yes,
came
that's one
like
of my teachers. That's one of the
yeah.
reasons why I'm
Slow.
great on mine. So I will go to war behind that. He know where he
No
came
man,
from.
slow. Actually, y'all don't know. A lot of people don't know slow. Corn brought slow and twin rest in peace twin at the same time when we started teaching at Mac. And who else used to be there? B Stella, Kiwi the Beast. They used to be there, and I used to go teach
yeah.
at Mac. And I remember when I first met Corn, he had to be like 15. He was 15 dancing Baby Got Back. And then he was the first person out of all our turf dancers that was gliding, not sliding.
Yeah.
We all knew how to slide, but he was gliding like Boogaloo Shrimp. Oh,
Right,
like
right,
it was
right, right,
crazy,
right.
son. Really. And so Slow, he had B and Twin. I knew Twin because I went to Tech. You know what I mean? But it was his little like he was teaching them down to dance and they was fucking with it together. But B was the only person behind me and Shiny Bo who knew how to isolate a lot because he has a sister. Both our sisters
Yeah,
dance. If you got a woman in your life, you gonna know how to isolate.
yeah, right, right.
Woman
If
dance, you gotta isolate. So B was clean, bro. B been clean for the longest. He's always been one of my favorites, bro. I
Oh
mess with
God.
him a lot, but you know.
Oh God. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna give baby girl
Oh,
a
go
mother real
ahead.
quick.
beautiful,
You see my
you
kids
ain't.
busting, hating, screaming for
Yes,
popsicles.
no, I said it's a family affair. No, they
It
gotta come
is.
in. I gotta come out there like what? I'm on
And we
good
don't
look. I
cut
done
this
got it
out.
together now. Forgot. My
I
bad.
don't cut this out. I don't make cuts on this. Everybody's gonna see this. They're gonna see my big head kids running in.
Okay, so but that's what we just said. That's what me and Monty just said. Excuse me. That's what we just said. That's what we just said too. But it's a family thing. You feel me? My niece just came in too, nigga. We excuse me,
Yeah.
not. But we got to
Yeah,
do
we
that.
thugging. We thugging. We thugging. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got families and shit. So it's good.
And we grew up before we even was old enough to even think about that. Like this is amazing to me.
Right.
But okay, next question. You know, not get to reminiscing on the love. Please.
So, bro, you know we do our research here, right? You know what I mean? We do
Shit.
we do our research. I know Nettie does the
Shit.
research. Hey, she hits me with stuff like, hey, you know, Chef does his research. So, bro, you know, I looked into you, of course, right? And I see you had an interview with the Voyage LA, right?
Yeah.
You just I seen that profile too. You was like this. He was like, I said, bro, he about to hit a movie or something, bro. He had to die here.
My shit die
So,
right now. You know,
hey,
I
yeah,
keep
yeah.
something
I said
fresh.
you was in there. I said, bro, I could just say he's my homie and I could pull something off of him. But
Uh,
anyway, look, you was in that interview. You described yourself as a choreographer, designer, and recording artist, right? How did
right.
these all evolve together?
Just trying shit, bro. You know, at the end of the day, we black. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, all this hip hop shit comes from like black and brown people. Music, dance, arts, poetry, or
Mhm.
rap. It's all intertwined in the same umbrella of hip hop. And for me, it's just like I'm an artsy nigga. Like, I'm gonna try some shit. Like if I want to draw something today, I'm gonna draw. If I want to make music tomorrow, I'm gonna make music tomorrow. If I want
Yeah,
to dance the next day, I'm gonna dance the next day. Why? Because that's like I'm very spiritual. Like God gave me these gifts God gave me the free will to try things. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like that, bro. I like
And
that.
we only get one life. You feel me? Like I'd rather when my time is up, look back and be like, I wasn't good at that, but hey, I tried it. Instead of like,
Right.
damn,
Yeah.
I wish I would have did this. You feel me? So I'm one of those people like if I'm gonna say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So the music, I started off doing music in high school. We was kind of popping. We was getting shit going. I was in a little group, me and my cousin and the dude I went to high school with. What's the record label? The Thinn's record label wanted to sign us. They came up to the high school and all this shit. But the nigga that was the third member was a weirdo. Fucked the whole deal up or whatever. But they ended up catching like a Rico. They ended up catching like a Rico case anyway, so it
Oh
wasn't
yeah,
really, you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. I feel that.
Um and then I kind of still dibble dabble in music. Even when I was in LA, you know, choreographing, doing industry shit, I was doing music. I put out a couple projects. I got a matter of fact, I got a song with Mr. Fab. Like the crazy part,
Brother, shout out brother too. That's big
I got
Biggie.
I got a
Hey,
song with Fabby.
what's
You
the
know what I'm
what's
saying?
the
Shout out
fab
to
track
him for
called, bro?
shout out for bro for hopping on that. I also want to give him a shout out too because he did some shit with my auntie that passed away, and he did what he, you know, real reputable nigga. Uh, you know, send some funds for the GoFundMe. So I really want to send my you know, big shout out to him because he really didn't have to do
Right,
that.
right.
Make sure when we post this that I tag in for the collab too, so he will know it and he will see this. I'll make
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely. I definitely want to give him his flowers while he's still here to smell them. You feel me?
Okay.
But yeah, just kind of like exploring and doing shit and figuring it out. You know, I'm one of those people that's like I don't want to don't put me in a box. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Don't put me in a, oh, he just do this or he just do that. No, I do whatever I want to when I wake up. You feel me? Because I have that God-given gift. We all do. It's just if you tap into it or not. You feel me?
Right,
So
right.
the music came with the dance came with the fashion. It's all intertwined. Like I said, it's under that umbrella of hip hop. Like, we the blueprint, you know what I'm saying, for everybody else in the world.
Hey, yeah.
You feel me? Like, we the blueprint. How we wear our hat. Like, nigga, if I wear my
Yeah,
hat
we the
like this for
blueprint.
the rest of the year, somebody gonna do it. And then you gonna see little Jimmy over there, you know what I'm saying? Little Jimmy gonna wear his hat like that because he didn't seen the niggas in the hood wear it. So it's
No, bro,
like,
you got what is Pretty Boy Ugly, bro?
uh,
Tell me about Pretty Boy Ugly, bro. How did that come up? What is that? Tell the people.
it's
How'd you
a
come up with this? What
it's
is
a
this? Tell us what's going on, bro. Like,
it's a weird way. It's just a different way of saying a nigga handsome. You know what I'm
uh,
saying? Like, I'm not a pretty boy. You a pretty boy, but you ugly. It's like in the middle. You know what I'm
right.
saying? You just a handsome young man. That's it. Pretty boy ugly.
Understood.
Hey, let me tell you how I got roasted one day by this chick at Great America, bro. Because you said that. Hey, I know the fire runner or the hugger. She said, hey, I don't know if you look, I swear to God. Hey, she said, y'all gonna hear the disrespect in this. She said, I don't know if you the ugliest fine nigga or the cutest ugly nigga.
Yeah,
Think
pretty boy
about that.
ugly.
She put
Pretty
me
boy
right in the
ugly.
middle. I
Yeah.
said,
You know what I'm saying? It's one of
I
them
had to
pretty boy
think. I
ugly.
said, what is this bitch saying? Oh, she said I'm a 5. I guess. I don't know.
She's saying depending on
She
the day.
roasted me, bro. She torched me. Hey, I put that live, y'all.
You hella stupid folks now.
Hey, this
I'm
the
not
truth.
supposed to
I
talk
remember this.
to
I was like
you.
14. I said,
No, but
She
she
said,
said
hey, look.
fine. But she
she
said
She
said the
said
fine
it
is
depending
finest
on the
ugly
day.
nigga or the cutest, the finest, the ugliest fine nigga or the cutest ugly nigga. That's
Yeah.
but we just don't keep that cute and that fine in the front of the line.
You a pretty boy ugly, man. Look.
Because either way it go, I'm so whether you think I'm ugly or not, I'm fine. I'm fly. I'm
Man,
beautiful on the
yeah.
I'm
inside. So
me.
whether I'm
I'm
ugly or
lit.
I'm
not, I'm
me.
fine as fuck to you. You feel
I'm
me? I'm
me.
me. Yeah. I'm
I'm
attracted
me.
to you. You feel me? That's gonna be like, you know what? He's so damn raw. He's so ugly. He's fine. Like,
Wow.
yeah. Understood.
Okay,
Cause
so
it's
mostly,
so
why were you okay? What happened to
That's
gutter?
hella funny. Pretty boy
What
ugly is
happened?
funny.
Let's go from gutter. Why gutter to Mosey 7 King Mosey 707?
Politics,
Okay.
you know, I how should I
to
say this?
retire.
You just move around you just move on from certain things in your
Yeah.
life that you don't want to be
You
attached to.
I
You know what I'm
You
got
saying?
that.
retired.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Retired.
retirement, don't get me wrong, like when I was in LA, I was still going by gutter. Some people still call me gutter, which is cool. I ain't really got no beef
Yeah.
with it. But it's just one of them things to where like you start to see how everybody look at you that's really not like that. And they use that
Yeah.
as like you know what I'm saying? I'm like one of the first niggas in LA to be booked for like looking like a real nigga from Northern California. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dreads,
Yeah.
gold teeth, not, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like the way
Switch
I
it
talk,
up.
I didn't
Didn't
switch
let
up. I don't
society
code switch. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. You don't, you don't. I've been that nigga. But it became like people was looking at me like it was almost felt like I was looked at like a character or something. Like
You wanted to switch the
they only
brand.
wanted to fuck with me because
The
of
brand.
yeah, of the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
Like
they start booking the image instead of the person. That's
Yeah,
what
the
you're
instead of the
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
person,
the
you feel me? And I'm
lifestyle, the
like,
person, the brand, the character.
yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, nigga, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't.
Man, bro, I'll
You
tell
know what
you
I'm
this, bro.
saying?
Hey, that's why I cut my dreads off in the video days because
Right.
when we was early in the Baby Bash videos, shout out to
Yeah.
all the Federation and all that, 40s.
Yeah.
After a while, the directors, they got us for dancing in the beginning. That's why in the
Right.
early Baby Bash videos you said dancing. After a while, it turned to them just saying,
Typecasting.
"Hey, shake your dreads." And when they started just saying "shake your dreads," I started noticing that they just wanted to emulate one certain part of the style that had to do with the look they wanted, and they start eliminating the turf dancing and separating the hyphen. And that's when I was
Nigga,
like, I'm not change.
I can show you emails that I still got that the directors will be like, the grill you got in this picture, can you bring it to set?
They just
Bro, I got booked a daddy. I got booked for a Daddy Yankee video just to show my grill, nigga. This was
So
like
you,
before everybody was getting them and shit like that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Out in LA. Out in LA, at least.
yeah,
They was like, yeah, we want you because we have a specific part. Boom. Don't get me wrong, the chipples was amazing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get that
yeah,
back.
for
I'm gonna
sure.
show up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it was just
yeah.
like I just started noticing that type shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like, all right, you niggas is wilding. Let me pull back. Let
Statistics,
me
they want
Yeah, you
They
feel me?
do.
Which is cool, but you also gotta look at the person too. You know what I'm saying?
So since we're on this topic, I'm going on subject. I'm going back and forth. But since we here, I'm going to bring this point up first. So, how do you feel, bro? I know it was big and everything. How do you feel about that Super Bowl, bro? Do you think it had some? It was part of that? Okay, go ahead, Nettie. Go ahead, clean it up, Nettie. Go.
situation when the people came about the grill situation with the show. Like, I don't even know if I should ask this question. About the grill situation. Okay, did when you guys came with the looks, I'm already like, no.
See, like, we trying to get sponsored, so let me figure out how
Nah,
to
it's
say.
cool.
Yeah, like, but
He's
no,
speaking to a
honestly though,
professional. I got you.
how did that whole thing happen with the Super Bowl, like respectfully?
Yeah,
And
bro. Come
I
on,
know
like, give
I
us
only
like,
the questions that I'm asking are because I really love this culture and I really watch it. You probably, if you look at my screen name and go back, I've always shown love. I'm just not a pick me person, and I'm really with the culture. I'm really with this right here. So,
you
and
could
I'm
have
not even
choreographed.
saying
You could have choreographed.
but look though, I'm not even thinking of me. I'm just thinking of the people who were chosen and I know how did that go? Because one thing about it is I know that you chose maybe not you, but I believe it's you because you're the line and you're the person of, like if you gave people opportunity and said what dancers or what dancers, how did that go with picking? Because from my understanding, I heard that it was a bunch of slots open for people to be able to dance. Like, you just picked, what I'm saying? Like, let's get it together because they wanted the culture, like you said, it's a look. But for that honest look, it's okay. It's not like we looking like the
Yeah.
niggas on outside without it. The niggas without a toe. It was really like a
Right.
culture
Right,
for
right, right, right.
finally. And you being a turfer, actually me not knowing that. I'm just looking at you knowing you come from us and you pushed it to the limit, as I did. As you feel me, as Renee did, like we pushed it further. So how did that go for the Super Bowl? Because I feel like it was very good and I feel like we all loved it because it was really our soil, but I feel like it could have been so much more and it's like only so much you could do. You out here doing big shit and you still gave people a chance that y'all doing it, but you can go further. So how did that go
Right.
for this? How did that picking go? How did you feel about it? How did it go with the grill and the sizing up and the look, speaking of grill with the Super
Yeah.
Bowl? How did that all go? What did the
Uh
why did you guys make the tour and how did that go?
right. Some shit I can't say because we still signed under the NDA. That should be lasting
Okay,
for a year. But
okay.
I will say what I can. So the I got a call. They asked me for some people. I sent out a bunch of different names, a bunch of different people. I didn't even send myself. You know what I'm saying? To be 100. I'm at the coffee shop, like editing some shit. I sent a whole bunch of names from like nigga Crow, DeMonte, G, because they also wanted a specific look. They wanted black people, so I kept it
And they
within that.
wanted to look. You see,
I
this is why
sent,
it's connected. They
you know what
wanted
I'm
to
saying?
see
So
look.
I sent damn near anybody I could think of. I sent Dummy, I sent Skeeter, I sent anybody like I just ran across and I just remember I was like, okay, this person. I even went to Instagram and was like, but I said Bravo, Bravo was new. You
I
know what I'm
bet you
saying? Like I
said
said,
score. Look, I can probably name them.
Score. I sent every my
Yeah.
brother Taiwan that's on the tour. You ask him, I sent like damn near 20 people, just like you know what I'm saying. And I said I sent myself, but with casting, it's like you don't have like even the choreographer sometimes don't have the final say. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it goes.
Thank you. Not to cut you off and never to
No,
cut
you
you off,
good.
but I need to say this. I want to thank you because that's what it's about. That's why you notice it was never me. I know a lot of people don't know. I sat down, I was a part of the streets, I was doing my thing, and I didn't want that to be the image for these little girls. So I got out the way. So it's not about me,
Yeah,
but for the people and for the culture and for that look that's what I wanted to make clear because most people in their egos and their pride, they're not thinking culture and they're not thinking
right.
professional. When I'm thinking, I'm like, it's a look. I understand people are chosen, but we're going for a
Yeah.
look. And for you to say that you chose people, and then there for those to be the names that you dropped, and even if you didn't get them all, everybody could have got that together. And I appreciate you from the culture. You feel me? Me being the
Yeah,
eldest woman,
appreciate
the
that.
matriarch, because like, come on now, you gave us opportunity where people who be around these people every day and who come out, they
Yeah,
have these free lives that they dedicate to this. They have a chance to give people a chance without the handouts. It wasn't even nothing to take from nobody. And you feel me? You put people on and gave people
Y'all
that
still there?
chance where
we
people
lost
didn't
her.
get
Yeah,
their
I'm still
I
people
here.
think you
a
might
chance.
I
So
think you
thank
might have
you.
froze. She'll probably let you go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, but again, it wasn't. This had already been cultivated. You know what I'm saying? From what I heard, Dot and his camp already kind of been tapped in with the Bay from the jump. You know what
From
I'm
the
saying?
you gonna be
From
all
the
right
jump.
video type shit.
But I will say this: the treatment and everything was already from allegedly, because you know they real tight over there. Allegedly, everything was already said and done for the Super Bowl, but the turf dancers wasn't a part of it. The part of the original treatment. But Dot was like, no, we gotta have the Bay represented in what's
Right.
going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he made it a point to like push for the turf dancers to be a part of this. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So we came in like we were after thought. You know what I'm saying? Like they had the whole shit already planned out, and then Dot was like, "No, the culture got to be a part of what's going on." So Kendrick Kendrick made the call to
No, shout
somebody.
out to
Somebody made
Kendrick
the
for that,
call to
bro.
me. You know what I'm saying? So
So
and
look, so
I'm
so
pretty sure like, and I want to say this too. Like, I'm pretty sure some of them had got a call without me. Like, I think I know Gary.
yeah,
I know
yeah,
Gary
yeah.
probably already got the call. I think DeMonte already got the call because I know they did squabble up the video before.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, and they
You know what I'm
did that
saying?
"We Gonna Be All Right" some
Yeah.
years ago, and they've been a lot.
But
But
let me.
mostly though,
I'm gonna throw one more out there though.
huh?
The Not Like Us video that was supposed to be me and Stuck.
Really?
The Not Like Us video was supposed to be me and Stuck, but
Yeah,
we couldn't get a hold of Stuck. And so that's when Keita and my brother Taiwan did it.
right.
Mm,
Because Keita
Yeah,
called me and was like, "You
okay.
available for XYZ?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!" And then he was like, "We
Thanks.
need to get Stuck on the line." So we calling around looking for Stuck, but we just couldn't find Stuck. He wasn't answering in time, and you know they was fast, so they just ended up doing
that's how they do it. They move. But see,
yeah
I had another perspective. My perspective for you is, bro, you're the creative director. You're the you do choreography, bro. You have tons of videos up where you teaching, you doing shit. So you got home based studios, you got home based dance. My thing is, my energy coming from the same Super Bowl is as a choreographer, knowing you could put together some badass pieces. How did that feel for you? I know you went as representing turf dancing, but knowing that you could have put together something, as even
yeah
though we were afterthought, knowing that you could have put together some shit. Like,
yeah.
how did that feel for you, just as a professional doing what you do though, outside of the dance, knowing that you're looking at this like, man, boy, I could salt this up.
Yeah, we definitely could have solved this up, but again, nobody bigger than the program. You feel me? Like,
Okay,
I got paid to do a job, you know, a
right, right,
specific job. And granted, we could have sauced up everything a little bit more with the Bay Area flavor and all that, but again, we got paid to do a job. We soldiers at the end of the day. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
got you,
So
right.
So that
we
was
respect.
For sure,
Yeah,
for sure. Everything
mo-
had to be. I bet. Go ahead.
everything was choreographed and everything was whether it was like choreographed like do this, but the timing was choreographed for
It
us. Like
had to be.
us going on dumb on stage was just us. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning when everybody going,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was Gary. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's him just fucking around in rehearsals, and then it just caught on, and then we all just started doing it, and then you know what I'm saying, and it just became something. Uh, so, but yeah, a lot of everything was pretty much we was freestyling, but where we had to go was all choreographed. You
Right. Your
feel me? On
positions and
time
everything.
and everything. But it was amazing though. Like I'm not gonna lie, like it was dope to see that. 'Cause like I said, it's not my first rodeo with
Hmm.
industry work, but it was just dope to see this big of an event and how
for
it
the
was
Bay.
ran and how it was orchestrated, organized. You know what I'm saying? Like Dot was hands on. You know what I'm saying? He was very much hands on with everything. He showed love. you know what I'm saying? Like it was good energy through the whole process. It really wasn't really nothing. Oh, besides the fact that we had to, they try to make us wear Chuck Taylors, and we was niggas wasn't going for it. We was like, we don't do that in Northern California. You gonna have to give us something else. Like,
I'm about to say,
babe, we don't wear
bro.
Chuck.
Hey, them damn near
Trying to
fighting
kill that.
words.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
All my
But
videos,
what's
like I'm from NorCal, Oakland, like I'm not from
you
SoCal.
know what
Like
I'm
I show them
saying?
all love,
We
but no, I'm from NorCal. We
you
a
know what
little
I'm saying. And you know, we say where we from up here, it ain't even Northern California. You can be like,
say
I'm
where
from
we from.
Richmond,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
from
When you
Oakland,
say this
thank
Oakland,
you.
I'm
exact
from
city,
North Oakland, I'm from the you know what I'm saying? Like we
People say
you ain't
we're
say
from
the
the
Bay.
Bay.
You don't say the Bay. You don't say the Bay. You
They're
say
like,
no.
but it's the same thing. I'm like, but no, it's not. Like y'all look different.
no, it's not.
They move
It's the
different.
same thing
Like
until you get there.
until you thank you, they're like, no,
Like
but
I
you're
tell people all the time, yeah, I tell people in LA all the time, like, bro, like even my East Coast partners, I be like, bro, it's different. Like San Francisco niggas different from Oakland niggas, that different from Richmond niggas, that different from Vallejo
Yeah,
niggas, that different
yeah.
from San
Straight
Jose
up.
niggas. Like it's just we all just different, but it's the same little swag that we all carry. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we just dress it up a little bit different. But like I yeah, with the Super Bowl shit, it was mad love. They showed us love. We was like, we don't do chucks. They was like, all right, what y'all want? We was like, we could do this. All right, cool. Boom. We don't really wear hats like that. We wear this type of hat. All right, cool. This and that, this and that. Like they was very accommodating for what we our culture. You know what I'm saying? Like Bay Area culture. And that's why I said it was smooth, bro. Like they was like, bro, what y'all need? Oh,
So do
y'all
you
grills,
was
top and
was
bottom? All
was
right, whatever.
was
Like
opportunities created from this? Do you think it was opportunities created from this? Besides us being looked at, we know this. Us being looked at and seen on
you
a
got a
global
short.
scale is great. But do you think from the people
everywhere.
that went down there, that came down there, would you say there was like were there lanes created? Was there connections made, opportunities made?
If you know how to speak to people, you know how to network, it was definitely opportunities created. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like it was 100 niggas on stage, bro. 100 niggas on stage.
right, right,
At least 50 of them niggas is working dancers. You know what I'm saying?
right,
That's excluding like the production team, the
right.
choreographer. That's just the dancers. It was 100 dancers up there. At least 50 of them is doing something. They choreographers themselves. They travel overseas. They teach. There was
Sisters.
plenty of opportunity to make things happen in the wiggle and get your foot in the door. You feel me?
So let's move off of the Super Bowl. I can talk about this for forever, for days, right?
Right.
Because I mean, I love it and I love the attention it brought on the culture. But
Well, let me say one more thing though. Because it was a blessing. Because like I told you earlier, like I played football, right?
right.
And I always wanted to go to the NFL and go to the Super Bowl, of course. I didn't take
Shit.
that route. You feel me? I ended up
Yeah.
dancing and still ended up at the Super Bowl. So it
And
was
you
like,
still got to the ball.
you know what I'm saying? Like it was like a moment for me and my family because they big sports, big football. I got a cousin that played for the Niners. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just hella shit. So it was definitely a moment.
So I
Mm-hmm.
wanna understand, I wanna make sure I get this right. I heard, and I don't know if it's a rumor, and that's why I was waiting to interview, right? I heard that you are like one of the earlier like mentors, teachers. I'm gonna say those words. Keita, is that true, bro?
I
He
thought
didn't
that.
has I would say this. I
Hmm.
wasn't his I wasn't his main mentor. I wasn't his main teacher. But
Right, right.
bro been around me since he was 4 years old.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I used to dance with his brother. His sister was on my team. All type of shit. He been around.
What's his brother's name? What's his brother's name?
Shaheem.
Eddie.
Mm,
Oh, that's I was trying
Yeah,
to connect it.
Shaheem.
That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah,
yeah,
Shaheem. And
Okay.
his sister.
Nettie had hit me with a message talking about we need to get who on
yeah.
Nettie?
Keita's
Yeah?
brother, Shaheem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shaheem. Yep,
Yeah,
definitely.
okay.
We locked
Right.
in. He's really
He'll be a good
fine.
interview for sure.
I met them all when I
Mhm.
filled in for Johnny. So we're gonna lock that in.
With Keita's situation, it's one of them things that he just picked up from being around.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, oh, little bro, do this, do this, do that. It wasn't none of that. It was just like he been around since he was 5. Been around us since he was
Yeah.
5.
So he
Me,
picking it up.
Concept, other dancers in Sacramento. You know what I'm saying? Like he been around us, so he just picking up the game, and soaking it in. And one thing, Keita was an observer. Like he was quiet back in the day. He'd be quiet and he'd just be looking,
And they
missing some
mama
shit.
dance. They mama dance. I think it's in their blood.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Yeah, you know what
she
I'm
was at
saying?
Turf
Shout out
Inc.
to Tanisha.
anniversary. She busted the move. She was
Shout out
sure
to
did.
Tanisha. But
Yeah, when
yeah, nah, I would just say I was more like I would.
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I would just say I was more like a big brother type shit. You know what I'm
Right, right.
saying? Family, friend, cousin, whatever shoe I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. Wasn't like I just same bro from. You know what I'm saying? I ain't.
Yeah, no, I respect you for keeping it solid. Some niggas get up on here
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's niggas 3, I taught her 10 cliffhangers. The next thing was like,
I taught him
hey,
everything he know, nigga.
I
Everything
taught
that
him
you
the
would do.
forward
I taught
moonwalk,
that nigga
the
how to
reverse,
walk.
the side moonwalk, nigga, the
You know what
air
I'm saying? I
walk, the
taught that
double
nigga
air
how to
walk.
eat.
Like,
That nigga didn't have a bottle without me.
his
Blood,
name was
go
Key.
ahead and
I told
talk.
him put the dub
Bro,
on the end.
to play with y'all, blood.
No, bro.
Y'all hella stupid.
Bro, so first of all, mostly, hey, the world don't know you were. Hey, you got like 1 million YouTube videos. You done battled and everything. So once again, we do our research. I gotta
Shit.
come close to the mic when I say that.
Yeah,
Research.
yeah.
Look at the eyes. The research. So, anyways, okay, bring us back to this moment. Red Bull Dance Qualifier LA. Okay, who did you battle, or who were your opponents, right? And what was your strategy? Because I heard you won.
Yeah, definitely.
When was this? Bring us back to this moment, bro.
I'm gonna give you a little quick backstory.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped really dancing for a long time. Like dancing wasn't on my heart. You feel me? But again, God has a weird way of bringing you back to things that you need to be around. So that was the Super Bowl. After the Super Bowl, me and Concept was, talking, chatting, whatever. He was like, I'm gonna do the Red Bull Dancing Style Battle in LA. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna go too. Mind you, I haven't labbed. I really don't lab. I just kind of be just going
Me
off shit. I
neither.
don't even know how I still be getting by. But and I ended up just going. And it was one of them things where it was just like, bro, lock in. You got like whatever bullshit that you got going on with dance right now, you need to put that shit aside. Like this is where we're gonna figure out if we're gonna do it or not. You know what I'm saying? So I just locked the night before we session in lab and I was looking at Concept like, bro, I don't think I got it no more. Like, I think this might be over with. hella just
For the
hella
Royals.
just down on myself.
Right, right.
And then I just got around the energy and I just got out there and I was just like, fuck it, whatever happens, happens. And I just start going. You know what I'm saying? Just start going. Like I have foundation in like hella different styles, like crumping house, popping, and then hip hop. So I do all 4 of those styles and I incorporate a little bit of what I know from each one. It's like Bruce Lee with Jeet Kune Do. You
Right.
just take the best punch from this style and take the best kick from this style, and then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
So that's kinda where my mind was at. And I just went. I just said, fuck it, like we gonna go. We gonna do it, let's do it. I always been the type to where if I'm gonna commit to something, I'm gonna commit. No half stepping, no half ass. Again, come from football discipline, no half ass doing.
I see it. So that's when you said I seen in the interview, it was like you had to battle the homie. So is this what you were talking about? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I know I get a lot of this shit from football. I know my opponent and I study film. And I know how to approach the game. I know how to approach the battle.
Right.
We at Red Bull. The crowd is the vote. We know the crowd not looking for hella foundation and all these, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
shit that they don't understand. But what everybody does understand is dance at the end of the day. We all speak the language of dance.
Right.
Even the white folk that dance off beat, they
There you
trying
go.
to figure out how to speak that language of dance. They understand it. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I was like,
I
fuck
love
it.
it. I love it.
I don't got no
I love it,
moves.
bro.
I ain't laugh for nothing.
But
I
you
don't got
just
no
hit
sets.
that
I don't got
shit.
none of that. Just go out there and dance.
So look, can I ask you this question? Because I have a lot of problems, not even problems, a lot of turf dancers and other dancers talk and have a thing about Red Bull and say they selective. So do you say that Red Bull is like it's more about how the feels and the moves?
Shit, keep it a band. Red Bull could be more about if you from that city, you might win. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. But one thing I never do is I always go into something. Now, I wouldn't say fix because you can't fix a crowd of 300
Oh, that's
people.
what I'm saying.
You
So it's the
understand?
crowd, but I mean, that's why I said the feel instead of so if you focus on feel and crowd presentation and crowd pleasing instead of your own moves. If you're
You
more
probably got a better chance
you
of
got a
winning.
better chance of if you're
Yeah.
selfless instead of being
So
selfish
it's
in the
not
dancing.
Right.
fixed.
You say, I need to
Right.
get off this combo.
Okay. Okay. I
So what are you
understand.
Yeah.
saying? So Nettie, you like how would you how would you describe it then?
Well, I judged one, and I know. Well, it wasn't like it was the Turk Pink, with the Red Bull features.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I can say I was with, Tay for sure because she was with us, but she also has put in the work, to win it. Like it was the girls that were more,
Yeah, man. Tay got so many damn styles. She's like you mostly like ballet and
she
this and
was
that.
on, yeah, but I was on the panel
Yeah,
for it.
yeah.
But I don't know because I don't really in the Bay. I feel like our Red Bulls are big. They're not big as everyone else's could be, you know.
Right,
So
right.
I don't really. I know what our Red Bulls look like. So I'm like wondering conversation is important to me because I don't know. So, I'm wondering like what is it? Like what do you think it is? Because a lot of people go and they get discouraged because they don't rank at all. But they're some of the best that we have.
Did you
So
see the
Yeah.
did you guys see the San Francisco qualifier? Both of y'all?
I just the one that just happened.
The one that just happened.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You were there. So how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Like, do you think like well let me ask you a different way. How do you feel the dancers that from our culture did against the Red Bull field?
Oh yeah, you you trying to have these niggas hate me today?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just want to know because I'm like,
Be
is it
honest,
fake?
because
I don't
look,
know.
we need sometimes, bro, we need to hear hard truths that we all don't get because we spend a lot of time being like trying to like each other, man. And that's
Yeah,
okay.
no, I be over that, bro. Like I don't put my emotions into this shit no
Yeah,
more. We
yeah.
grown as hell, so that's why I be like when I be talking to people, I be like, dog, you too emotional for me to even.
Right,
But it's one of them things where it's like old school turf dancing would do phenomenal in Red Bull
right,
because it has a lot of showmanship, it has a lot of dancing in it has a lot of grooves in it.
right, right,
It does have its moves and its trademark moves, the
right,
cliff, the tsunami, you know what I'm saying, the buster, all that.
right.
It got its shit that's like, okay, we know that's turf dancing. And the glides, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, the slides, you know what I'm saying?
right, right.
It's everything in there. But I just feel like the new age turfing kind of took that essence out of it.
Mhm.
And it's like all right, you could do you know, understand, you could do a kick step here, break it down, and then you get straight to tutting or something else, and it's not really. And I'm guilty of that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not exempt from critique, any type of critique. But I just feel like today's turfing is a little bit. It's kind of hard to understand. Even my overseas friends will tell me this.
Mm,
Like it's hard to understand the dance aspect of turfing right now
right,
because
right.
they don't.
I said the same
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
I
yeah.
said that. They said people don't understand turf, and I said no, they don't understand what you guys are doing when it comes to turfing and telling stories and the showmanship and the being in the interactions with the crowd and putting on the taking up the real room
Mhm.
and doing it correctly and the slides and the perfections and the waves and the isolation. You cannot tell me that people don't understand turfing and people want to say, well, you guys are the OGs and want us to give y'all everything. No, you guys have to know this is actually a culture and it's a skill to be studied. Like if you can turf, you can boogaloo, you can
Yeah.
isolate, you can pop, you can break, you can like dissect a lot.
Bingo.
It's so much you can do. Like and you can do choreo because if you know this, the turfing got me into dancing for hammer into videos turfing got you're one of the goats like you know what I'm saying and it's like you can't like Renee you're one of these styles the foundation types of styles in the whole game like and they say well, yeah, we know what we're doing and we're this. No, you guys have watered it down because you're not doing it right. You want to skip the process. And that's why I feel like a lot of things, it's only so far that you can do. Even like the Super Bowl, for instance, it's only so much I can do because it's only so much people can do. Freestyle is different than choreo and getting down with it and really fucking with it and keeping your culture even while you're doing their choreo. Keep your style
Mm.
because they going to love you. They going to love your look like you.
So can I ask you? can I do both these as choreographers? You can answer one at a time. I think this. Tell me, like, okay,
She
turfing is
right though.
it's a swaggy dance, right? And it's based on musicality and rhythm and bounce, right? But the technicality was new to our style. But technicality is not new to y'all who do other styles, and choreography is there. So the
Right.
oohs and ahs that we get at a turf dance battle with technicality, right? We
Yeah.
won't get those oohs and ahs at other styles who understand technicality. They ooh and ah for the swag, and I think we reversed it.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
At
I
turf
see
dance
what you're saying.
battles, it's bam, bam, hitting hella moves and combos will be like, whoa, because our style is based on swag. But then when you take that outside of the turf dancing circle,
It
a
don't translate.
choreographer is gonna look at that and be like, "That's tutting, that's whacking, that's a bone break, that's a kickball chain." That name they start naming, and they're gonna be like, and but when you do a shimmy and shit, they'll be like, "Oh, that's nice," and then we
Right.
wonder why we don't do good at outside events because we got
Right.
it twisted. I think we.
Right.
How would y'all describe that? Like, how do you feel about that? Coming from the
Go ahead,
choreography
Maddie.
aspect.
Well, I know for me, I know I've always like got the choreo because like I don't know, I was trained different and you know that like I didn't get it easy. I didn't get to just even though it was freestyle, it wasn't like that for me. I had to literally keep my temper under control on the dance floor. I had to keep
Yeah,
my breathing under control. I had to go rounds. Like it didn't matter what I was going through. It wasn't like, oh, you get to get no matter what shit nobody talked. You didn't get to let that get in the way of your battle, of your wins. Like we did turf choreo. It's like everybody, I just feel like they get in their own way. It's who gets the opportunity. Because honestly, you did it. Your pops pulled this for us hella years ago. I keep saying it. Like you came from our soil. Like you feel me, Mostly. Like you came from our shit. Like and we're in the game for real. Like we've done it. Some people, even though they may be saucy at times, I don't feel like they just don't have it to get that far. I feel like some people are freestyle dancers and even with the swag, because turfing isn't Broadway. No, that what's in people's faces should be in their body movement. They're not letting the music go through them. It don't matter what if you from the north, the east, the west with me of freaking Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? Like they just don't you can do whatever. Like people can cheerlead. Just because people can cheerlead respectfully the other races, like you said, this was for us and it was just us and our color, but respectfully, and it's not on any race car, but they can cheer, but they cannot Michael Jackson glide and do some people just don't have it. And that's why things are watered down. Instead of people wanting to do it, go back to school if that's what you really want to do, because I had to go to school, you guys had to go to class, you guys had to literally go and spend that time and put that blood, sweat, and
yeah.
tears, effort into it to
Right.
be able to speak on this. I did it right out the hood, and I really honestly messed up my own opportunity because I just wanted to turf. I never got no money. I've done all, and this is really what I just wanted to do, and now I've done it. Now I'm like, okay, I'm the want to be seen as different branding, But it's no, I never got to have that opportunity. Some people can't get there. It's so much opportunity now that we didn't have. How you said, how I'm not gonna die. If I can do this, I can do this. If I could take a chance, you feel me? If I could draw, I can do this. You put yourself out there. I send people stuff in the emails and then freaking in the DMs like this is what you guys can do. They don't want to go do it. It's like they don't believe that we are enough. That's why I respect you for even keeping it simple with us. Because
That is not
people don't
enough.
believe we're enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This because they don't know how to
You
do it. They
literally
don't.
telling us, Mosi, that it's enough. You literally just said, man, you go to these outside events, and I think the old school tournament foundation shit would do well. You gotta have confidence a little bit.
Bro, you gotta think about it. Like you see niggas like Okami. That nigga from France, bro. That nigga used to watch me when he was a young boy. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
I like he for me, to my opinion, he's embodied original turf and has mixed it in with what's new now.
No,
Yeah.
now, right?
Him and Bravo. Them my two
Bravo.
favorites right now.
Like
Can I
those are
add
my two
Schmooby in there from Chicago? And he's from Chicago. Schmooby from
Oh
Chicago.
Leo,
yeah, you feel me?
Leo,
Like
Leo,
the Leo,
Leo's
the
big,
yeah, Leo. Yeah,
Yeah,
Leo.
Leo, you
Leo.
feel
But
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. They treat us like shit. They not like shit. Like really
Mm.
like Y'all want, or y'all just watch the, or y'all, ooh,
Wait, who is they? Who is they?
no, like a lot of the people who are in the culture now, the new gen culture, like what you're saying is what we tried to say, and they're saying it as if y'all don't want to like elevate how we tell our OGs, our parents, our elders, like they don't want to catch up or elevate. No, it's not that. This is just a culture, and if you're gonna do it right, because if we are enough, if you do it right, and being that you've been off on some boss shit, like we're gonna keep it real. Like you've been off and been around real dancers, and you've talked to other dancers, you're living proof that we're not being biased. Like, oh yeah, we know. A lot of people don't do their homework, but they want to make it like we want it to be us. No, we give y'all everything. This is what we've always wanted. We're always not going to be ready. We're always like, y'all got kids now,
Yeah.
y'all men, y'all fathers, y'all dance kings, but now y'all king fathers and shit. Somebody got to keep it lit, but y'all not doing it right. It's not us.
Right, right, right. It's one of them things, and just being like a teacher and a mentor, I
Mhm.
just had to learn that some people just not gonna get the message no matter how you put it out there. You know what
Right.
I'm
They
saying?
don't want it.
And
True.
that's why, like, that's another reason, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I used to go to bat for turf dancing in general, because like I'm loyal to the soil. You know what I'm saying? I feel like turf dancing got me into dancing, got me into doing other shit. So I'm always pay homage and show my respects to it. And I try
Right.
to like get my 2 cents, my opinion. Okay, well, because I've been traveling doing this shit for damn near 15 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've seen, like, bro, I didn't run Just Debut. You know what I'm saying, in New York, and then went to Paris
Who?
and was turfing in Paris. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like I've seen it, and I try to get that information back. Like Nettie said, sometimes niggas just don't want to hear it, and unfortunately, I get to a point to where like if a nigga don't want to hear it, then I ain't really got nothing to say to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It
Some
is what
people
it
just
is. It's over
it is
with.
what it is. Yeah.
But then again, people have to accept the reality that come with not being able to listen to the history of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like what they tell us as black people, you gotta learn your history to know what you're gonna do moving forward. Same
Exactly.
shit with dance.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
gotta know. You ain't gotta know every motherfucking foundational name. You ain't gotta
No.
know everybody from the hood that put on that did this, but you gotta know some type of foundation or some type of turfing to where you can
Right.
pinpoint it back to. You feel me? And it's like,
Right.
okay, we do this. We're gonna do this way. We're gonna do this way. Let's keep this, but let's add this in. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Because it
like
don't
cooking.
work
It's
like
like
that
cooking.
in any other field ever. Let me just name some few. Like you can't just jump into just being a doctor and just say I'm a doctor, but you don't understand the history of
Right.
medical
I
procedure.
remember when it was a point in time that nigga turf dancing looked like flexing to me.
It did for a long point because
It was
Like
once
a
a lot of
again,
them
debate
niggas was
too.
flexing, bro.
a
That
lot
was
of
a
niggas
debate
wanted to
too.
choose oohs and ahs, bro, over learning.
And no disrespect to flexing, because I fuck with flexing, but it was just like, if you gonna be a turfer, be it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you
and
Be
gotta
a
I'm cool.
turfer,
I'm
and
cool
because
with
the New
blending
Yorkers,
styles.
no, but the New Yorkers say the same thing. So you're right. It's like stay in your bag because understand that these men, this is they run their culture. Like learn yours all the way first. Of course, you will want to expand. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be, you feel me, a unicorn. You know what? You a jack of all trades because
right,
I
but learn your shit first.
ballet exactly, but you gonna jump in they bag, take it off because we broad enough to battle with it. Like if you know how to do it right, it's somebody. If you can't do it, it's somebody in the field of turfing that could be acrobatic. That could be, you know what I'm
That
saying? That could be
You
yeah,
feel
isolation.
me? Like,
That can pop.
cause
It's somebody.
them Bay versus LA battles was. I mean,
what
yeah,
you say about the
exactly.
Bay versus LA?
I meant them Bay versus New York battles was amazing because
New
you
York,
got
yeah.
turfers versus flexors or light feet niggas. It just depends
Yeah,
on who they brought out. But it was like you could see the two different styles, and it was like, bro, that shit was amazing back then.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? It was clear, like these niggas, you can tell these niggas was turf dancers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
Like you
know.
don't need
That
to be
certain shit
somebody to
isn't
beat
got
somebody though. Like you really
exactly.
don't.
There
That's
it
why
is.
people
You know
stop
what
There
I
it
mean?
coming
is.
And
because it's
and
like
that's
I
why I
want to
respect
see y'all.
unicorns. I'm one too who brought other things to the style of turfing, but it was never because I couldn't do it.
Like, yeah, like Ronay for sure. You for sure brought popping to this motherfucker. I used to
Yeah,
watch your videos on
Telling
YouTube.
you,
I bet you didn't know that, nigga.
yeah.
Yeah, bet you didn't know
Yeah.
that. Yeah, you didn't do your
Hey,
research on that, huh?
and it's funny
I
thing
used to
because
watch
things used to
you
be
and
on my
Shep,
head. This
nigga.
one, hey,
Yeah.
When the youngsters be
Yeah,
like, "Oh, you be hating," I said, "How?" I was the first nigga. I was one of the first hybrids. Period. I
right.
used to have my OGs being like, "Bro, you doing too much extra shit that you're not gonna understand." They still blame
Right.
like me's and chefs and dabs for the way
Yeah.
shit is integrated now. Like my homies and prices and shit, they
Right.
still sometimes hit me be like, "It's y'all the ones who took it that way." But
Y'all
I
took it
understand
that way.
development,
Yeah,
man. I
yeah.
also understand that, man. This is the difference between popping now and let's say popping in the '70s and now, right? Music changes, cadence changes, groove changes. If we're not listening to Groove Line and Heat Wave right now, the music and the basses change so that same movement that might have been like doom. If the beats don't go like that and the beats are like boom, 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 then you're gonna have to hit this a different way. Boom,
Right.
boom, boom. So it's gonna
Right.
look different. So I understand that. But I also understand that if somebody say, "Hey, can you dance and not touch, wave, or do anything with any other style?" I'm gonna be like, "Oh hell yeah, turn something on." You know what I mean? You
Beat straight up or
you
anything.
like,
Can just pop. I
all
can
day.
wave. I can just turn.
You know
I
what
can
I'm
do
You're
saying?
not
also.
dancing all
And
I
over
can
that's
that?
just do.
and that's what my thing is with turf dancing. With what I see now is like when you just be like, all right, just turf dance.
They can't. They got 3 seconds. No, excuse me. I'm
A
gonna give
lot of
it
people
solid.
it
They
is,
probably
but
got about 60 seconds. 60 seconds,
you got about
maybe
30,
less.
30 60 seconds. Like,
I would I wouldn't even give them that much.
But let us tell it.
You
We the
being
wrong. We the
nice.
one.
Nettie
Man, I'm
being
sorry.
nice.
they
I
being
wouldn't even
nice.
Man,
wouldn't even
look,
give them
you
that
said it.
much.
Look,
But
he
look,
said
you
it
want to say
live and
one thing
direct.
too.
Nettie is being
This is not to say that they're not amazing dancers. I
because
think
we
what
not
people
saying
No,
that.
do is
that's not what I'm saying at all.
no, I know that's
But
not
when
what
it
you're saying.
comes
I'm
to
saying like I
turfing,
think a lot of
but when it
our
comes to
culture
turfing,
they can't take constructive criticism. They look at it as a personal attack because you can be like, man, that's you clean, but you're not doing too much turfing, and they be like mad at you, like what? It's not like I
this
said
is
you
our
weak, bro.
culture.
What
It's
you're doing
This
is
it's
is our
fire,
culture.
but you can't if you want to call yourself this style. I can't just. I'm not a crumper, right? But if I
right,
just do this and I just that's all. Let's say that's all I know, and I throw something out there. I can't just start doing hella turfing and be like, I'm crumping.
right,
Why don't it
right.
happen in reverse? You feel me? It don't happen in
Exactly.
reverse. We're the only style, like Nettie said this in another interview, that allows mediocrity because we want our style to be accepted so much that we kind of loosened up on the criteria of what it is to be what you're doing. And sometimes, and it got dangerous now to where there's it's confusion and it creates confusion with other styles, confusion with media. That's the danger of it. So now, just like you said, and you said, Nettie, there's a lot of people who don't understand what turfing really looks like because of all that confusion. You know what I mean?
And to both of y'all's point, it's a lot of egos, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Nettie brought this up earlier. Like I play sports, so I understand how to be a teammate. You
Yeah.
know, like when the if the quarterback handed me the ball and I fumbled, I can't get up and be like, "Why you didn't do this?" And the quarterback can't be like, "Why you didn't do that?" It's like, bro, we both fucked up. Let's figure out how to make the play better the next time. You feel me? Like if I'm playing safety and I blow a cover two over the top and I, you know what I'm saying, a nigga catch a touchdown over there, it's like, was the cornerback supposed to get him? I go yell at, are you supposed to, did like, no, how to, let's figure out how to make the defense stronger. Okay, my bad, I blew coverage. We was in the cover two and not a
Yeah.
man. We wasn't man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Right.
all right, whatever the case may be. There's none of that from what I see. I could be wrong. There's none
No,
of
you're
that
right, because I
in
just tried to do
the
that.
culture from what I see.
I just tried to do that and it didn't turn well, but that was
It's
I'm
positive
gonna leave it at
reinforcement.
that.
Positive reinforcement.
No,
Because you
they're
can't
not
stand
saying it
from a
like
soapbox and correct shit without having a solution.
and when you have the people that are still putting in work, I must say both of us are still active. Like I've sponsored videos, like we show up, I volunteer, I showcase. There's no battle that I've showed up in and I showed in. I show up humble. You feel me with the crown. You know, we all show up showing love. We've never made money in this. This is all off the bat. So for you to say that, that's like for real because all we do, we're going when we go out there and do shit, we come back and we put this on the face of turf. Like what you just said. You are literally a visual. You are a mentor. You are like the silver lining of what you can do off of turfing. You know what I'm saying? You are
Yeah,
Renee. You are a silver lining of what you can do. Be still as a turfer, education. You know what I'm saying? Career. You guys
right,
have done it, and family into
right.
family. Let's just keep it real. You're right. It's ego. and it's people being lazy, and it's also people just not having it. Because it's years and years and years. You got 15, I got 20, Rob, you got like probably like maybe like 25, you know what I'm saying, in this, and we all came from
Yeah.
sports. I was called up back cheerleading captain. You
Yep.
feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Football.
Track
Who?
and field. We all part of me and wanted it to be culture. People, one thing that is also these people are not taking culture. When you go to Hollywood and when you get to the profession, one thing that outweighs talent, because talent is only like 48%, 50%, 55% of it. They want to see something. They want to see
Right. It
culture.
just keep getting lower.
You know, but now it's like,
Right.
because it's so harder to tell, people can mimic it and it's here on the media. So you can just play it back, play it back, play it back. You know, just like anything learning, you want to play it back, play it back. These people just don't got the juice when you have it. When, like you said, when God gives it to you and when it's on you and when it's a gift from God, you like, no, if I can do this, I can do this. I'm going to take all these chances because I can do it. When you
Right.
got it, you got it.
Right.
So mostly,
I,
man. Go
and
ahead.
I was gonna say, like, do y'all think some of that the foundation and the lineage getting passed down also got like a lot to do with like the OGs not being around, or like not even being like dancers for real, just like some street niggas that just was fucking with it. And,
No,
you know what I'm saying?
That was gonna be my next point, and you damn right. Yeah, a lot of it has to do with this starting from the hood and being street shit, and then
Yeah.
hard second gen trying to make it into something commercial. And so
Right.
what happened is you lack a lot of, like, come on, the people under me don't know who A1 and Price is and Tank and the street niggas and shit that and fucking I can
Mhm,
name hell of them. Even my cousin little Corey, they don't
Yeah.
know people that was outside at Giant Burgers doing this. And it was like
Yeah.
1999, 2000 and stuff when it was just street shit, no squares was a lot. It was like a couple squares. You had to be outside and learn from somebody. You didn't
Right.
know
Right.
the
Right.
turf dance because everybody wasn't doing it. You had to be outside fucking with turf niggas.
Right.
So
Right. Right. Right.
that energy changed, right? And you got a second generation who knows people and put it together. But the next generation below us, they only know us. They can't connect it to that. So
Yeah.
there's a disconnection because there wasn't a lot of teachers. That's why I went into
Yeah.
school was teaching Head, Shawnee Bowl, me, and Shep. At one point, it was only four of us. And Jarrell taught me how.
Shout out to my nigga Head.
Like,
That
Head,
nigga
we
funny.
just interviewed
That
it.
nigga funny as
We
hell.
just interviewed Ron, right?
Yeah.
There was not enough teachers. And then once you got to think, there's so many kids learning. And then we jumped into schools with it. And we birthed a lot of that second generation. Like, bro, Crow was at my class in NSNL. He started in NSNL. Leo,
Yeah. Shout
Sky,
out to my nigga Crow.
bro, like, so a lot of them started, but at that point in time, they were just seeing our finished product, which is me maybe adding shit, and I'm already cutting and doing other shit at that point.
Right.
So they don't see the original product. They
Right. Right.
see
Right.
the
Right.
hybrid product, and they
Right.
hybrid, and the hybrid
Yeah.
hybrid's the hybrid. That's what
Yeah.
ended up happening, and we had to,
Yeah. Like,
you know, what I
like,
mean,
like, yeah, man. I'm telling you,
it's
like,
cut, bro.
niggas like you, Shep. I used to watch Zeus all the time, and I used to watch Gigs all the time before that nigga
Yeah,
started rapping.
yeah.
Y'all niggas
mhm.
was like,
We got a picture together with Bam.
nigga, it was like for me, it was like watching Michael Jordan or LeBron, for the young niggas, LeBron and shit like that. So it's like,
But we had
like,
already cut the product though. That's what niggas
yeah,
don't know. We
I'm
were
already knowing. I'm already knowing. I'm already knowing.
you looking at if A price is 100% fish scale, we already
Yeah.
cut it. Are you looking at 80? So if you look at me, you still got 20% gone. And then I think
Right,
that's
right,
what
right,
happened to
right,
keep
right.
getting cut. Third generation, you're looking at
3.
60%. And then it's hard because now with the internet and with social media, we can start connecting the dots. This is why I put up all them old school videos. And you
Yeah,
go
I be
on my
seeing them.
YouTube, you see price
I
coming
be
in, let's
seeing them.
go. Boom,
Mhm.
Yeah.
boom. And it's like, that's what it so you can get at least some of that because nobody gonna get you can't be outside no more. Them times is done. It's not like you
Them
can get
times is over with.
yeah.
The
Nobody
streets
never
is
gonna
over
look like
with.
that. They can't even look like you, bro. Like even the way you
Mhm.
blend, you're one of the first turf dancers, bro, to blend so many styles and actually be like a strong choreographer. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
you're like A1 stars for us when it comes to turf dancers choreography.
Yeah.
Nettie is
Appreciate
like that
that.
on the side for the women that's like, you know what I mean? So you guys are in your own lane right now. And
Yeah,
so it's
that's my
like the best that's something to look forward to and look at. Like even with the
Right.
Fiends doing their choreo and shit,
I
I'm
was just
like,
about
bro,
to say
look at y'all.
I was gonna bring that up too. Shout
Thank
out
you.
to Gary, because that and me and Gary be tapped in and shit like
Yeah.
that on the choreo or whatever the case may be. And I like what he doing with the Fiends right now. They trying
Fire.
some new shit. They trying to find their avenue. They trying to find like how to blend choreo and turf
Yeah.
dancing together. They've been performing. Like I love that.
Well, we've been
I
doing
used to
that
go.
for
I went live on my other
2 years.
YouTube page. I got another YouTube page. I got to start building up. But I was just saying like that's how you build the culture of turf dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been a freestyle style for so long. Now let's
So
put this
fucking
shit on
long.
stage with people
Right.
that's doing it together as one, so we can translate that to a broader audience. You feel me?
So that's the
So
next motion. That's the next wave. That's what
yeah,
I
you feel
feel.
me?
I be in the page trying to convince everybody, yo, even my team, the maniacs, I'm like, yo, I think everybody needs
Oh,
to get on this
super.
hype. As much as you say, I don't want to do it in this, you gotta go, you gotta follow the buffalo. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
And even with just like another thing to add on, just with the media. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Oh
Turf
no,
101.
Yeah,
You got
Dave, I
raw
did not
dance
do it wrong.
visuals.
I
You
ain't
right.
seen
got
nothing. Oh yeah, no. I said no. Hold on.
Trim,
turf
turf,
I ain't
MOV.
seen
You
it.
yeah,
know what I'm
I'm just
saying?
trim,
looking.
Like
turf,
like
MOV, yeah.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Turfing and Johnny and them. Like it's we got so many different turf dances, media, the real turf dances on
oh no.
Instagram. Like
Right.
all of that. It's just like we
What
like
happened?
it's there now. Now it's time to utilize it.
Mom, what you
And
call the
which
macaroni
everybody
on
is. I'm
TikTok?
not saying they not,
Is
but
it
like
fries
we
in there?
gotta start
Mm-mm.
utilizing that
They
because
just yank
every other
fries?
style got their
Mm.
own
Somebody else must have left
They
it.
own.
ecosystem
Mm.
Right.
is the word I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? Turf
Mm.
dance, the ecosystem just come together and push that shit forward.
Right.
Skeeter got his turf shop. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like
Mm. I
he's
hope it's
teaching
not.
people how to do it online. So it's like everybody, if
Now
everybody
we got
pushed it,
music artists, we got producers,
like
we got
bro,
everybody.
Over the 1 hour.
I was telling somebody this the other day. Memphis Jookin got their own music. Light Feet got their own music. Bruck Up got their own music.
Yep.
Crump got their own music.
That's
Yep.
hella good
Turf
if you don't
had their
make
own
yourself.
music,
So yeah,
but
yeah.
we don't. I could be wrong, but I don't hear turf dance music like I hear. It just be some street shit niggas play with words, and then it's
That
like
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying. It's just like all right, cool, but no. Where's the turf dancing music? Like the instrumentals that you niggas used to dance to all the
Yeah,
time. I remember.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
up, my
We used
Alright.
to have the terminals and shit, bro. Man. But
Yeah,
you
like
know,
y'all used to have like the
yeah,
instrumentals and shit when y'all used to do all this shit on YouTube and
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like you was teaching the chess move and all
yeah,
that. Like
yeah.
I you know what I'm saying? I'll be knowing, I'll be watching.
Right.
I'm like, if we can get turf dancing to have like that sound again to where
That
niggas
sound
can put
again.
that bounce into the movement, then they can bring that bounce back and we can probably get back to the roots of it. But you know what I'm saying? You good? What's up?
But
Go
yeah,
ahead.
bro, we well over the time, bro. I wanna give you a time. First of all, y'all lucky because I wanted to get to man. I'm just gonna say here, you gotta go watch Mosley battle, bro. When it might be on the King Gutter versus Will. He still has one of the most iconic turf dance battles. I'm gonna link it to this video, bro.
Oh, was that the one against Will? You said?
Yes,
Oh
against
yeah. That
Will,
was that Scorp shit. That was that
bro.
Scorp shit.
Whoo!
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
when people be like a turf, bro, you got niggas can learn how to turf dance off of that battle and what it really was. That's one of the
Yeah.
best battles to show, bro. Like
And
I
shout
wanted to
out to
put y'all
Will
shit
too.
on
Shout out to my nigga
Mondays.
Will.
I'm gonna put y'all shit on one of the shutdown on one of the Manning Mondays and just put both
Yeah,
y'all shit
yeah.
up. Cause
Yeah.
bruh, if you was like, what is turf dancing? I can go to that video and be like, watch this battle, and you'll
Right.
get the energy of that shit. But
Right,
I wanted
right.
to say, bro, can you give before we cut out, bro? Because this has been fire, bro. I could have you on for like 10 of these.
Man,
But
whenever you need me. Whenever you need me.
bro, give people anything you got coming up next, and then at the end, give them all, bro. Give us all your social media handles, bro, so people can
Right.
follow and get into everything you're doing.
Yeah, so basically I've been doing a lot of production lately, you know, getting into like video production. I do want to one day write a script for a film, shoot one. I've been back in the lab for real. I
Okay.
got my home based dance intensive, and I got my home based dance crew. We got rehearsal later on tonight. It's more of a choreography team. So I've been working with them on that. Just trying to build the Sacramento scene back up because it's been super slow, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's a whole other conversation. But it's been super
Yeah.
slow.
Yeah.
Been doing that and just doing my part in the community. You know, I've been training. I train a lot of people. I still train a lot of people. Daisy is one of my students. She did the Red Bull in San Francisco just recent. Just getting my figuring out my foot in the in the dance world, you know, I'm not really big on like trying to book every job, go teach everything now. I'm trying to
Yeah, yeah.
create, you know, a platform like what you got going on. You
Right,
feel me?
right, right.
So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And I will start doing like more online tips and critiques and just tutorials, information, just to give out as much dance as I can give because I've done it all, everything I want to do. And I want to make sure, you know, the people that's around me can maximize their talents as well. So that's kind of where my mindset is right now. But you can find me on Instagram, Long Live Mosi, LONGLIVEMOSI. YouTube, my new YouTube channel is King Mosi 707. Um, yeah, man, that's it. Oh, home base dance,
There we go. Yeah.
home base dance to Instagram. It's the crew page, and it's all like we doing dope dance visuals that's coming a lot soon. So you got Home Base Dance. Home Base Studios is my production studio, my production company, media. And then yeah, Home Base Dance, Home Base Studios, Long Live Mosi. That's where you can find me.
Yeah, right on, Mosey, bro. And right on to everybody that's been following this journey. It's
Yeah,
damn near
hell
been a
yeah.
year since I started. It's been fire how much how active the page is. First of all, follow. It's TURFN_101. The underscore ain't there, but it's there on the Instagram. Make sure on YouTube you hit that like, you hit that subscribe button. That's the most
Yeah,
important thing. Roll to
hell yeah.
1,000 right now for me. I'm getting there. We had like 8, but it's
Okay,
at
all right.
YouTube.com.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, it's hard. Niggas don't know
Hey,
it's hard to get them
it's
subscribers on
hard,
YouTube.
bro. I'm telling
It's
y'all, listen to
hard,
me. It
bro.
is
Niggas
hard.
think it's
Then
just
y'all,
easy. No, that's
hell,
hard. That's
brother, help
work.
me, please. Like Marley, help me,
But
please.
I also want to say this too, Rane, like, bro, I just want to say thank you, you know, for everything that you've done for the style, everything that you've done for the community, everything that you continue to do. You know what I'm saying?
Much appreciated,
You've
bro.
been giving out game since I came into the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that was shit 2000 for me. Turf dancing like 2008. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, so it's like you've been giving game for that long. Even though the young niggas might not say it,
yeah.
the tree is a part. You are part of the root of that tree
Man,
of
I
what niggas
respect
is
it.
doing right now. You feel me? So
I
no
love
matter
it.
what niggas is talking about, all that, you know,
And I do
politics
it
and
for the
all
F.
that.
Let me put it. I don't. Hey, I have a career, bro. I'm a professor, so it's
Yeah,
all
oh,
good. I
I
teach
know,
physics.
I
No, I'm
know.
saying so. I be doing it for
Yeah,
free. This because I love it. I love the culture, bro. I love the town. I love the Bay, bro. I love everything, and I love how it changes people and how it put a lot of people on a great paths to where we
right,
can make
right.
money. We went from the learning it from people in the streets at night doing shit to where now people are making
Nigga
money,
making a
bro.
career
Make
and a living off
bread
of
to
it,
tell
bro.
you to live off of, man. That shit
You
is
know what I'm
fire to
saying?
me, bro.
And
I
I just
respect
want to
that. I
say thank
appreciate
you
that.
because you were one of the people, you know what I'm saying, in my journey of watching people turf dance for sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna give you your flowers, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no hater,
Please,
ain't
bro.
a hater in my blood, you know what I'm
I
saying?
appreciate that, bro.
You know, I would definitely get show love where love needs to be shown.
Yeah, bro. Make sure y'all go follow Mosi, bro. This is a good dude, man. He's really active on
You
YouTube.
know?
And go follow his channels, videos, turf choreography in general. Yeah, he got some shit. And bro, once again, bro, I appreciate you hopping on, bro. And you know, I'd love to have you on again with some other guests. Maybe we can grab some people from SAC on, or some people from your
I mean,
classes,
hey,
bro.
let me know what's
Yeah,
clever, man. Look, if you need
yeah.
whoever, just let me know.
All right, right on, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.